We continue reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 2, text 49. Durena hi avaram karma buddhi yoga dhananjaya buddhau sharanam anvicha kripana falahetavaha. O Dhananjaya, keep all abominable activities far distant by devotional service. And in that consciousness, surrender unto the Lord. Those who want to enjoy the fruits of their work are misers. So Krishna is telling Arjuna how to engage in devotional service, how to do karma yoga, how to do buddhi yoga. One who has actually come to understand one's constitutional position as an eternal servant of the Lord gives up all engagements save working in Krishna consciousness. So what we have to come to the point, we have to come to the point to understand, oh, I'm not the Supreme Lord. I'm not the Supreme Lord. Who am I? I'm a servant of the Supreme Lord. I'm an eternal servant of the Supreme Lord. When we actually come to this point, then what will happen? The only thing we'll do is, of course, I want to serve the Lord. That's pure devotional service. So that's the reason they say that Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that in text 55, what's that? Brahma Bhuta Prasanatma na sochati na kankshati. Brahma Bhuta Prasanatma, that pure devotional service begins from the platform of Brahman, or from the liberated platform, that I'm not this body, I'm the soul. Oh, I'm the soul. I'm an eternal servant of Krishna, and there is a supreme Brahman, and I have to, Krishna is a supreme Brahman, and I need to serve him. As already explained, Buddhi Yoga means transcendental loving service to the Lord. Such devotional service is the right course of action for the living entity. So the service is a loving service. It's on the transcendental platform. It's not the service that here the employee serves the boss. That's not love. That's because the employee wants some money. The servant works in the house. It's not based on love. It's based on, because they're going to get the salary. If you stop paying the salary, and then if they still continue to work, then that is a loving relationship. The devotees, they don't get any salary from Krishna, but it's out of the love they want to serve Krishna. And then Krishna reciprocates. Krishna is very loving. Krishna loves the devotees so much. Krishna loves each and every one of us so much. He's just waiting for us to recognize that. So only misers desire to enjoy the fruit of their own work just to be further entangled in material bondage. So if we want to continue enjoying that, I will do this and I will get this result, and with this result I will enjoy, then we are compared to a miser, a kripana. Miser. Why? Because it's going to still keep us here in the material world. We are not using the activity properly. Miser does not know how to use the money properly. He has so much money, but he does not use the money. So what's the use of the money? What's the use of keeping the money? So we have this human body, but if we are just going to use it to get some temporary sense gratification, some illusion of happiness, we are not using the body properly. Then we are compared to misers. Because with this same body, if we engage in bhakti, devotional service, engage for the pleasure of Krishna, we can get the highest bliss. The bliss Krishna feels when we serve him, Krishna allows us to feel that same bliss. Except for work in Krishna consciousness, all activities are abominable because they continually bind the worker to the cycle of birth and death. Now, what does Bhagavad Gita say? What is Srila Prabhupada saying? All activities except for work in Krishna consciousness, they are abominable. Why they are abominable? Because they're going to keep us here in this birth and death. Oh, but that means what's going to happen? Here I'm doing so many activities. Then what we have to do? Well, I need to do it somehow or the other. I have to connect these activities to Krishna. Let me act for the pleasure of Krishna. How is it going to be pleasing to Krishna? Let me offer the result to Krishna. Otherwise, if I don't do that, I have to continue staying in the birth of death in this material world. One should therefore never desire to be the cause of work. One should therefore never desire to be the cause of work. And here we are always desiring, see, I was so great. See, I did this. Because of me, I did this. So how intelligent I am, how hardworking I am. See, I'm so good. I did this. But here Krishna is saying, don't do that. Don't desire to be the cause of work. We are always wanting to be we always want to take the credit. We advertise to others. Or if we can't advertise to others, we keep telling ourselves, oh, I was so great. I did this. I have so much intelligence. I have so much strength. I can do this. But Krishna is saying, don't desire to be the cause of your work. Why? Because that's going to keep us here in this material world. Everything should be done in Krishna consciousness for the satisfaction of Krishna. Misers do not know how to utilize the assets of riches, which they acquire by good fortune or by hard labor. One should spend all energies working in Krishna consciousness, and that will make one's life successful. Like misers, unfortunate persons do not employ the human energy in the service of the Lord. So what is it? What do I have to do? Krishna is calling me a miser. Krishna is calling me unfortunate. Krishna is calling me blind. Abominable. My activities are abominable. What do I have to do? Well, what I have to do is whatever position that I am in, what Lord Caitanya says, whatever position we are in, we just add Krishna, chant Hare Krishna. Whatever activities we are in, whatever position we are in society, we do that for the pleasure of Krishna. We cannot abruptly change our position. Because if we prematurely renounce, then that is not good. We are not yet purified. So whatever position we are in right now, we hear about Krishna, we chant Krishna's name, worship the deity, add Krishna to our life. And the activities we are doing, we do it for the pleasure of Krishna. Whatever duties we are doing, we do it for the pleasure of Krishna. Krishna will be happy if I act in this way. Krishna will be unhappy if I act in this way. Is that okay? Yes, so if there are no comments or questions, we'll stop here for today. Thank you so much for joining in today morning. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Premanande, Hari Bol, Hare